Good morning, guys. Monday the 17th of November 2025, Coffs Harbour boat ramp, 5 a.m. I've just put the boat in the water. Now it's time to park the trailer and get ready to go. Where you plan on going?
Well, I don't know. I was just going to go to the bait ground first and
I go down to what's this? If I get some bait down there.
down to Whitmore's.
Whitmore.
Yeah,
I'm just seeing which way the wind's blowing later.
yeah, it's coming from the west at the moment. But,
It's a bit all over the shop, isn't it?
yeah, well, I got a mark just it's about straight out the back of
That's-
Boxy there.
It's coming from south later, so I think I might go down to Wood,
Yeah,
go down Bundage and get blown home.
that's all right. Fair enough.
Have a good day, bud.
You too, take care.
Okay, first things first. Marine rescue. Log on. Returning, yes. On board, 1. Return. I just put down 12 hours. Previous trips. Coffs Harbour. 1. 524, log on. As I'm fishing solo today, I also wear my PFD belt along with a personal locator beacon attached to it, just for safety reasons. This next section of footage is done at double speed. I also checked the camera for the boat ramp at dead low tide. Gives me a rough idea on where exactly the channel is. What a glorious morning. I'd like to take this opportunity to invite all watchers to subscribe to my channel. Thanks, guys. How good is this? Don't you wish you could travel on the water at this speed all the time? Wow. And back we go to normal speed. We're at Whitmore now and looking for some live bait. Sorry about the water spot on the lens, guys. I've been practicing that technique. It works quite well. It took about half an hour, but then I had about 20-25 liveys in the tank. It was more than enough for a solo effort. I decided to go back out to the 80 metres from the previous couple of days and see how I went. What a glorious morning on the water. You've got to love it out here, especially on days like this when it's dead flat and you're doing about 25 knots. Once again, it's about a 20 to 25 minute drive out in these conditions till I hit around the 80 metre mark. I've got a couple of areas in that depth that I like to fish. Okay, I've got a live yellowtail down here on the left hand side. I've got octo jig over in the right hand far, and a paternoster on the bottom in the middle. So I got 3 bases covered. Let's catch some fish. Alright boys, let's stand back and wait. It's not rough, but there is a little bit of breeze. Something touching that one. I like to check my liveys often. I don't leave them down any more than half an hour. Generally they're a bit limp by then. Yeah, definitely time for a fresh bait. This guy's worn out. And as what quite often happens, this guy got wrapped up with the other line, so I had a bit of a tangle to undo, but it wasn't too bad. At this stage I went back out to 100 metres to give it a shot. Unfortunately there was a little bit of wind blowing and I had to actually have the engine in reverse continually to be able to fish the bottom, but we survived and I got a few fish. There seemed to be a few nanny guy out in this area. The They're very good bait at this size, but if you get the bigger ones, they're really, really nice to eat. It's pretty hard work bringing up fish from 105 metres. I'm 74 years old and my arms start to get pretty sore after a few hours of this. Just saying, if anybody knows anyone in the big reel companies want to donate me a small electric reel, I wouldn't say no. You never know. Doesn't hurt to ask, guys. Time for a new rig. That goatfish destroyed my last one. It's called a reef ocean perch. Very nice. Very nice eating. We've got to have the motor in reverse. No chance holding bottom. Missed that one. Yeah, just as I figured, my bait was gone. Time to deploy another one. Always good to catch a couple of Sergeant Baker. They make very, very good bait for snapper. You can use them as whole big fillets or just chunks. Time to deploy the octo jig again. I have some good luck with these things at times. Time to put on some fresh bait. I'm going to try some slimy mackerel. Lucky fella. 29 centimetres. Slippery little sucker. Time to move again, but also time to have a coffee. Another fresh live bait. I haven't had much luck with them on this day. I'd lost quite a few liveys for no hookups at all. Then moved back to the 80 metre line. I was pleasantly surprised that there was very little wind there, and finally something on my live bait. Nice pearlie, guys. Nice pearlie. That's nice pearlie. $47. And wouldn't you know it, that was my last live bait. Everything else in there was dead. It's good to have a deck wash, at least to try to keep the boat clean. Oh, might be a tusky. Might be a tusky. Another snapper.
Oh, lovely. Gotcha.
I was very lucky with this slimy eel. Usually they make a hell of a mess of your rig and usually got to cut them off. But actually got the hook out really easy and chucked him back over where he belongs.
Oh, go jig.
Please don't be another eel. I quite like the octa jigs. They're very easy to use. Just insert the 3 hooks into any part of a lump of flesh of some fish. Doesn't matter what it is. And it doesn't have to look pretty. The fish don't seem to mind. Throw it down, let it hit the bottom, lift it up a couple of feet, if that's the way it works, and let Rodney do the rest of the work. And then it was time to head back in. On a flat sea, I had the old V6 Honda at 5500 RPM and was doing 30 knots at one point. Check out the footage on this. It's really, really, really good. How good is this, guys? You can't very often travel at this speed on the open ocean. And back in the harbour. Well, that's the end of another video. I appreciate anybody who's watched it this far. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks again. Bye.